Everyone in town knew to stay away from the last house on Hallow Street. They whispered about the strange sounds that seeped through its walls at night, and the shadows that flickered through the windows even when the house was empty. But I was new to town and didn't heed the warnings. I guess that's what got me into this mess. It all started when I moved to Hallow Street after a bad breakup. I was looking for a fresh start in a quiet neighborhood. The rent was cheap, and the neighbors seemed friendly enough. But there was always a strange chill in the air whenever I walked past that old house at the end of the street. It looked abandoned, windows covered in dust, paint peeling off in lawn strips, and the porch sagging under the weight of years of neglect. But something about it drew me in. It was like it was calling to me, whispering secrets that I couldn't quite make out. One night, after a few too many drinks, I decided to check it out. I know it was stupid, but I felt invincible and figured I could handle whatever was inside. I grabbed my flashlight and headed down the street, my footsteps echoing loudly in the stillness of the night. As I approached the house, the air grew colder and the wind picked up, swirling leaves around my feet. I hesitated for a moment, but my curiosity got the better of me. I pushed open the rusty gate and made my way up the creaking steps to the front door. It was unlocked, which I found strange, but I was too buzzed to care. I pushed it open and stepped inside. The first thing that hit me was the smell, damp and musty, like the air had been trapped inside for decades. I flicked on my flashlight and swept it across the room. The house was empty, just as I expected. The floorboards creaked beneath my weight, and the walls seemed to close in on me as I moved deeper into the house. That's when I heard it, a soft, almost imperceptible whisper. I couldn't make out the words, but it sounded like it was coming from upstairs. My heart started pounding in my chest, but I couldn't turn back now. I had to see what was up there. I slowly made my way up the staircase, each step groaning under my weight. The whispering grew louder as I reached the top, and I could finally make out the words. "Help me. Please, help me." My blood ran cold. It sounded like a child's voice, fragile and terrifying. I followed the sound down the hallway to a door at the end. It was slightly ajar, and the whispering was louder now, almost desperate. I took a deep breath and pushed the door open. The room was empty, but the whispering continued, coming from a small closet in the corner.